Alright guys, this is going to be a very informal video, very impromptu. I have no theme I'm following. It's Saturday morning, it's like 11:34, and I'm on my way to BioLife to donate plasma. I'd like to take just a few minutes of my time, just, talk with you about what's on my mind, have a little bit of a conversation as much as I possibly can. If you don't know already, if you haven't seen my video on BioLife, it's a place where you can go like up to twice a week. Donate plasma. It's a little like donating blood, but you get paid for it. It's a nice little side income, I guess, if you want to call it that. And you help save lives by doing it. People with certain kinds of diseases rely upon it, and it's just a great thing to be involved with. And having the extra money is nice. And it's not chump change either. It's not like 10 or 20 bucks here and there. It's more than that. But anyway. So it's very important for me to fuel up before I go donate plasma, because it does take a little bit out of me. Besides the plasma, my energy level seems to be lower when I get out, and so if I eat before I go in, it makes it a lot easier to deal with. I recover a lot faster. In fact, as soon as I get done donating plasma, the first thing I do is stop somewhere and get some chocolate milk. That's something because it's got a lot of protein in it, and it helps a lot. But so I stopped this morning and stopped at McDonald's to fuel up. I typically don't eat breakfast. I typically don't eat till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm an intermittent faster, and it's helped me to keep my weight down, helped me to keep it in check. I've felt better. I don't have the stomach problems I used to have. It's just been really good for my health. If you don't know anything about it, you should check it out. I used to fast every other day when I was like 235 pounds to get my weight down a lot faster. That's a lot harder to maintain. There are people who do that as a lifestyle. I don't. It's very difficult, especially if you're a family man and you've got a pretty social life, or if you're that kind of person, it's very hard to keep up with. But intermittent fasting, like where you do a 16 hours fasting, 8-hour window in which you can eat, that's a lot more attainable. It's a lot easier. So anyway, I'm on my way to BioLife, and I was thinking this morning, what I do when I'm sitting there, because you're there, 40 minutes to an hour pumping, because you got the needle in your arm and you're pumping blood so it can separate the plasma from the blood. I'll put the link below so I can kind of fill you in so you can see what I'm talking about. You can get involved too. But I was thinking about the different things people do when they're sitting there, how they occupy their time. I typically watch TV. I have a streamers app. I pay $35 a month. I don't have cable. I have this on my TV at home, but I have it on my phone too. So I watch TV. I get tons of channels, and or I'll read. It's a lot easier to watch TV than it is to read. Just because it's sometimes when I'm reading, I'll get caught up in a thought and I'll forget to pump. But people do different things. People do weird things, man. It makes me realize why I don't hang out with a lot of people. Other people are strange to me. I'm a pretty sociable guy. I like people. People like me, but I can't deal with a lot of people for a lot. There's just a small handful of people that I can deal with for any length of time. You watch some of these people, and I think you can tell they're kind of manic. Their legs shake the whole entire time. I don't know if they're nervous or if it's just what they do. They'll pump really, really fast. They think they're going to get done faster, but their pumps are not like this. That's how they should be. One of the attendants told me that you should pump your hand like you're massaging a heart, very rhythmically. It doesn't have to be fast, just like this. Okay, but you got some people to sit there and go like this, and it really does nothing. And it takes them longer to get done, but they think they're getting done faster. There are people who listen to their phones loud. There are people who talk on their phone. They have no spatial awareness, no boundaries. These are people you don't want as your neighbors, either there or in your neighborhood. And I have more patience for it than I used to. I try to find a curiosity in it and kind of enjoy the oddities of other people. But do you people watch? Is that something you do? years ago, I've always been a people watcher, but years ago, people watching for me took place at a mall. I haven't been to a mall. I don't hardly ever go to malls anymore, especially right now. But I people watch. I people watched even more after I read through most of the Ian Fleming James Bond novels, because James Bond is a big people watcher. He picks up on cues. He can kind of see what people are doing. That's a big thing now. Body language. It's been a big thing for a while. And there's some pretty good YouTube channels that talk about body language, and I would agree that for the most part that what they're saying is true. It's pretty consistent. It's pretty reliable, but there are exceptions, and you got to be careful about taking it as gospel truth. When it comes to passing judgment on people. So, you do have to be careful. But I am a big people watcher, and after reading the James Bond novels, I found myself, watching people even more scrupulously and trying to figure them out. And it's kind of fun. Kind of fun when you have a reason why you're doing it. You just entertain yourself. Yeah, I'm a big people watcher. But my beard sucks this morning. I'm getting ready to probably cut it shorter because I've been wanting to for a while. And I have a length that I like, and just to change it up, probably go about here. But we'll see. That could happen anytime. It's funny, when people tell you they like your beard the length it is, you feel kind of compelled to keep it that way. But you have to do your own thing, right? You have to do your own thing. And, anyway, so it could be going shorter soon. And I like it that length, but I'm always changing it up, so I'll probably grow it back out even if I do that. Going back to people watching, let me ask you this. What do you do when you go into public places? As a man, if you're a man watching this, what do you do when you go into public places? Do you people watch then? Because it's critical, especially in these times. And you gotta just be very aware. Where do you sit in a restaurant? Do you sit near the door? Do you sit close to? Do you sit far away from one? Do you sit with your back to the wall? What do you do? Do you go into protective mode when you go out? When you're around the other members of your family or people that you love, people that you care about, your friends? I do. I always sit with my back to the wall. I always know where the escape hatches are, so to speak. I develop an escape route. Another thing I do is I look for weapons. Anything I can use as a weapon, something I can throw. When it comes to weapons, I would prefer not throwing them. I don't believe in giving your enemy a weapon. But it's good to know the basics of how to handle a knife, how to handle a club, a stick, anything else. Years ago, I was in Kung Fu, and I did a lot of sword training, and that helps when it comes to being able to pick up a stick and use it. People say, well, you can't use that kind of stuff in real life. Well, you can pick up a stick and use it that way. It's important as a man to be aware that you need to be a protector, and you need to set yourself up, arrange your placement wherever you go. Keep your eye on people. Watch people. Think about that. It's very important to do that. And so, but anyway, when I go to BioLife, I watch some of these people. It doesn't crack me up. It stymies me. I don't know, man. It's weird. And it's not like they're stranger there and there. These are people that you'd see anywhere in all walks of life. It doesn't matter. Some people have lots of money. Some people don't have much. So it has nothing to do with someone's financial status in life. Nothing to do with that. By the way, I got a double cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. Make sure you can see I'm eating fries. Sorry if I'm impolite. I don't really like McDonald's that much, except for their fries. Where do you prefer to eat out when it comes to fast food? I'm pretty much sick of fast food, to be honest with you. A lot of times I'll eat Subway, but I don't like doing that in my car. It's a little messy. All right, guys. I think I'm going to get going, focus on getting this down the hatch, and getting myself in there so that I can donate plasma. All right? I'm going to let you go before I run this thing too long. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe when you're out there. Good news for some of you guys. Well, at least around here, I saw that barber shops are going to be opening back up on Monday. You should see my boy's hair. I have 2 sons and 2 daughters, but 2 sons whose hair is just out of control now. One is 19, the other is 13, and yeah, they look pretty crazy. So I'm looking forward to getting them into a barber shop. I don't attempt that myself. I cut my boy's hair one time. One time. I'll never do that again. They wouldn't let me do it again. That's, we all know better. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Like I said, have a great day. Stay safe. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, tell your friends about it. All right, see you around. Bye-bye.